you think? What has Deion Sanders done for college football?
I'll tell you right now, I will root like crazy for Nebraska on Saturday afternoon. Oh, my God.
Didn't your kid go to Nebraska?
No.
Wisconsin.
Oh,
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
You're unbelievable.
Laugh,
You're
Paul. That
unbelievable.
was funny.
You're unbelievable.
Laugh over it. I know they play Nebraska this weekend, and I know that maybe our little pal will be there.
How are you Deion'd out when he backs it up, though?
Paul, you and I do a little kumbaya Saturday about 11 o'clock in the morning. Go Matt Rule and go Cornhuskers. I want to see you with that wheels up, all bummed out, 31-14 Nebraska. I'm a little Deion down.
The rules, just like Nate said. We have a rule right now that says you cannot use name, image, and likeness to entice a player to come to your school. Hell, read about it in the paper. I mean, Jackson State paid a guy $1 million last year that was a really good Division I player to come to the school. It was in the paper, and they bragged about it. Nobody did anything about it.
Oh, I'm telling you, man, they don't like this. They don't like this. I would have responded last week, but YouTube had me suspended, so that's why I was gone for the whole week. And Colorado took on TCU, who was in the national championship game just last season. Actually, one of the highest watched games. I mean, when I say they don't like this, I'm not talking about us, actually. It's a lot of people. Fox is loving it because every week on Saturdays at noon, they getting the biggest ratings. You know, once again, yesterday, big game, Nebraska. They came out there, they handled business. Everybody was out there. I love seeing the support that Deion and is getting for this turnaround. And I just hope to see it to continue as, you know, the season goes on, regardless if they lose a game or two down the stretch or whatever. A lot of people still think it's a fluke. Oh, they haven't played anybody. They got to play Oregon. They got to play USC. I don't know. They won yesterday, and fans was chanting, "We want Bama," and then Bama lost. But yeah, Shador is doing his thing. Like I said, but I like the support. I mean, you think everybody was out there yesterday. Wu-Tang was out there. Cameron was out there dancing and whatnot. Shannon Sharp was out there. Stephen A. was out there. Amari Hartwick was out there. I mean, like I said, it was like Michael Irvin was out there, bro. And that's huge because I get it, him and Deion are like best friends or whatever, but Michael is like a ambassador for the Miami Hurricanes. They had their home opener yesterday. He wasn't there like he always is. He was in Colorado in buff gear. Like, this is serious, bro. This is a movement. This is bigger than just football. And I think the people who understand that know this and they want to support it and they want to be a part of it. And I love to see it. I love it. I would rather see this than what's been shoved down our throats, pause, the last few years with D. Wade and castrating his son for likes and image likeness and all of that stuff. But, you know, the media, the national media, a lot of people didn't give this a chance. They thought it was a cute little story in Jackson State. Guys like Mad Dog Russo, several people have been hating on Deion. Jason Whitlock, I think that stems from him not liking Deion as a player. But I think Deion is in a great position because in college, in college, the head coach is the face of the program. The players come and go. Heisman finalists and all, they come and go. USC, it was Pete Carroll. You know, Alabama, the face of the team, the program has been Nick Saban. Don't tell me it was this quarterback, that quarterback, McCarron, Jones. It's Nick Saban. So in the NFL, you got to share the spotlight with your star coach. I mean, a coach has to share that spotlight with the quarterback and this and that. This is perfect for Deion because he is a big brand, a big personality. And he's got these kids believing, man. And when you could get all these talented kids and the way he's recruiting these kids, all of the kids, culturally, Deion can connect with these kids unlike these other guys that are in college football. It just comes down to that. You know, these other coaches have to bribe these young black men to get them to come. I remember one year Michigan did a big signing day, and they brought the Migos up there, Ric Flair, Tom Brady. They brought everybody up there to get them kids to sign. They have to pull, you know, a lot of strings to get this. Deion could just straight up pull up to you and talk to you for an hour. Sold. You know, they sold. You know, the way he lives his life is really inspiring, and the way he just that super confidence. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people mistake it for arrogance, but it's a confidence, and that's the way he gets up in the morning, and that's the way he lives his life. And he's got these kids hooked. I mean, you look at the attendance record. That was last year. It was half empty in there. Now look at this year. Turnaround. Brought a whole new team over there. 80 kids was in the transfer portal. It was crazy. Got rid of all of that dead weight. And still, people are just moving the goalposts. They said he couldn't beat Nebraska. They beat him pretty convincingly, too. You know, a lot of people are like, well, Matt Rule didn't coach well. Hey, he still beat him. You know, and what they're going to do, they're just going to keep moving the goalposts every single week. I just hope that this support that Deion's been getting from the black community continues. Because, I mean, there's nobody that was out there yesterday that's a Colorado Boulder fan, a Buff fan. They were just there to support Deion, bro, and to support this, because this is like a renaissance. This is a big deal. You know, this is changing the landscape of college football possibly. And that's what Nick Saban was getting at when he was complaining last year. Oh, they paid a player $1 million. Oh, dude, y'all been bribing and playing players for years. Don't, you know what I mean? But you see, there's a certain stuff. They can't compete with Deion when it comes to culture. They just can't. You know, and the way he's got those kids playing, I think this is one of the best stories of the year. Let's see if the NAACP Image Awards gives them an award like they did D. Wade and his son. I doubt it. But, yeah, you're seeing a black, confident man when his son is the reflection of him, and that bothers a lot of people. I mean, just like it bothered people with Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, Jack Johnson, any proud black athlete, you know what I'm saying? We've never seen anything like this, though, with a father and son on this level. This is unprecedented. I know LeBron's trying to stick around so he could play with Bronny one day in the NBA. That's still a far-fetched idea. But what you're seeing right now, this is special. And I just hope people can really see it for what it is. Like I said, I'm not even huge on college football like that. I'm more of an NFL guy, but I've been watching high noons on Saturdays. I think a lot of people are. They want to see this. This is a spectacle. There's nothing more than that. It's a spectacle. And what? Let me see the national rankings. They got to be. I want to know what's the. I don't know if they did the national ranking yet. I think they do that on Mondays. But Alabama lost yesterday, so it would be shooken up. Clemson's not good. Low-key, college football is kind of wide open. I don't really see, you got Georgia and a couple of dominant teams, but I don't know. I don't see anybody that really looks crazy scary. So who knows what this could be. I was in the barbershop yesterday. Some people still doubting it. Man, that's only two games. He still got to play Oregon. I'm like, all right. And then when they beat them, you'll just keep saying, well, they got to beat USC. Or they got to whatever, man. But this is dope. You got a couple Heisman finalists on this team. Travis Hunter's a beast. Shador's a beast. This whole squad is exciting. This is fun to watch. And it's not that college football was in trouble, but this definitely has given it an extra spark of interest. There's a resurgence of interest now because they got everybody on this. And they're 2-0. Shout out to Deion. Shout out to Colorado. Hopefully they keep it up. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hit the like button for the algorithm because YouTube be hating on me. But it is what it is. We got to get back at y'all.